Hello everyone and welcome to a special Wizard101 announcement update video. As you can see, I am on the test room update notes page, and it says that there's a new world out, which I'm kind of shocked because I thought they would be coming out with this in November, but apparently it's not. This world is apparently on the test room right now. My test room is loading. As you can see down here, it's still doing its loading sequence. Which I don't know how long it will take, seeing as it's a new world, but I thought for the beginning we can go over what they say in the test realm notes. So again, if you are, or I guess if you're a member on Wizards, or if you've bought crowns in the last 30 days or something, you can go on the test realm and check out this new world. So let's go ahead and go down and see what it says. So if you're level 90, which I am, please test out Crysalis, I'm assuming is how you say it, and Shadow Magic, which I guess is the new type of magic. I'm so excited. If you're under level 90, you can please test out the castle tours. We want to see all your castles. What? You're trying to copy me, King's Isle? I see some copying. No, I'm just kidding. Mega Snack Packs will not be on the test realm, and for more information. Okay, so we're going to read this. It says, New World, Khrysalis Part 1. I guess there's a Part 2. Or a Part 3, or a Part 4, or whatever. Okay, it says, Still Covenant from her victory in Azteca, Morganth has dragged the souls of the oldest Aztec stars to a dark tower to assemble the celestial choir in her place of power. Now she will use their primal song to rewrite the spiral in her image. Interesting, so that must be the part where they said the music section? I don't know. The Council of Light, that ancient assembly under the leadership of Merle Ambrose, knows it has precious little time to act. Merle gathers what is left of the council, the Emperor Mushu, Diego the Duelmaster. Why would he have Diego the Duelmaster come? That's kind of stupid. And Lydia Greyrose, and they come up with a desperate plan. Arm the wizards and send them into the spider's fangs. The call to action is now. Why did they have to send us for? That's kind of dangerous. Morganth has created an Eldritch Ward to hold back her ancient enemies, but the Council of Light believes the heroic wizards can use trickery and willpower to slip through her defenses in their last best hope to shatter her plans. You will be called upon to travel to a small spiral island, a fragment of a broken world lost to time. From the edge of this island, one can see the dark swirl of Crysalis. You'll explore Morganth's world, searching for ways to disrupt her power, help those pinned down under the weight of her tyranny, and learn the secrets of her magic in order to have a chance at restoring the spiral. Alright, so your wizard must be a minimum of level 90. You must have completed the Azteca quest Speaker for the Dead, which I believe is the last Azteca quest in Azteca. Speak to Merle Ambrose, and he'll send you to summon members of the Council of Light with the quest Letters of Light. So Khrysalis Part 1 contains 3 access passes for Crowns players that will be priced at 1,995 crowns each, which is not too bad, I guess. Crysalis is the culmination of Morganth's story, and is so epic we had to split it into 2 separate parts. It's the only first half of the story, and the second half of Crysalis will be available early 2014. Well, at least they tell us when the next part's going to be. That's exciting to know. Alright, let's get to my favorite part of the story here. 1 second. Alright guys, I am back. Sorry. I'm doing this amidst ordering food, so... Alright, so this is the favorite part, Shadow Magic. So it says, there is another kind of magic in the spiral, in addition to the 7 primary schools and the 3 astral schools? Oh my gosh, this is exciting. It is an underlying, reality-defining, and bending magic known as Shadow Magic. Shadow Magic can only be trained by spending training points, and cannot be learned as a primary school of focus. That's interesting. Shadow Magic is learned from Sophia Darkside, a wise mouse mage, located in the Eclipse Tower in Mooncliffs. You'll only be able to access her after you have completed the quest Touching Shadow, and after you defeat her, she will teach you Shadow Magic. Why do I feel this is going to be really hard to do? Shadow Magic is so powerful and so dangerous that Bartleby and Grandmother Raven told Merle Ambrose not to delve into it, and especially not to teach it to his students. Shadow Magic was forbidden, for it touches the true essence of the spiral. This is the forbidden knowledge that Morganth has so long coveted, and yet we're gonna learn this? Yeah, that's not dangerous. Shadow Magic enhances the spells you cast while the Shadow Magic spell is in effect. It is unstable and difficult to control. Players will need to learn how to best manage Shadow Magic and learn how to harness its very powerful benefits. There are 3 different Shadow Self spells. You will be awarded one of them based on your school. The other 2 can be learned by spending training points at Sophia Darkside. That's interesting. But there's so much more. Shadow pips. Shadow magic cannot be cast with regular or power pips, but must be cast with special new shadow pips. That's interesting, so I was wondering how they're gonna adapt to more powerful spells, because you can only have, I think, 14 total regular pips, and so now it's interesting they're adding a whole nother separate shadow pip, which I think is kind of cool. You'll only have a chance of receiving power shadow pips if you have trained shadow magic. You'll be able to view the effects of a current shadow magic spell by placing your mouse over the shadow pip on the second combat display, which I'm assuming we're going to go over when I delve into the actual game. Backlash. All shadow spells run the risk of backlash damage. Oh god. When a player casts a shadow damage spell, a shadow aura appears. That shadow aura will change based on the player's actions. The angrier looking the shadow aura, the stronger the backlash will be once the shadow magic spell expires. I'm so confused. I'm sure eventually when I get into the game it'll make more sense. Damage caused by backlash ignores all resistances, shields, and modifiers. Alright. PvP. Shadow magic can be used in all PvP, young wizards, so this should make things very interesting. Oh boy. Alright, here's another section. Increase levels. With the addition of the first half of Crysalis, wizards can now reach the maximum of level 95. Oh, then we're going to have to go level 100. What? 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 I'm sure they'll add 100 in part 2. Trading point will be awarded at the level 95 as usual, plus there will be bonus trading points available through quests in Khrysalis. Alright. Sorry, my mom's still texting me. With increased levels also comes increased gold. Oh, yay! For characters under level 80, the maximum gold is 300,000. For characters level 80 to 90, the maximum gold is 350,000. For characters level 91, the maximum gold is 300. That's not that much, though, because I'm still at that max right now. But, that's okay, I guess. And now, something that hasn't happened since Dragonspire. Mana will begin increasing again. Level 91 will bump mana up to a base level of 130, then begin increasing by 2 for each level thereafter. Huh, that's interesting. There's even a new gardening level. Read more. What is this? What is this? Better castles. Excuse me? I need to read this, because this is something I've been doing. This is a new I don't even know, whatever. What's this? New lights in the Ravenwood Commons? That's interesting. Castle tours. Marilla Windspar has set up shop in the Wizard City Commons to allow young wizards to open their homes up so that other players can visit and rate castles without having to teleport to somebody in the house. Okay. When you speak to Marilla Windspar in her Wizard City Commons shop, she will give you 3 options. Visit the castle. If you wish to visit a castle, you can choose from castles that were added in the last 24 hours. A random castle, the castle of a friend, or a top-rated castle. Interesting. Add castle. If you wish to put your own castle up to be toured, you will be asked to categorize your castle as decorated, magical, crazy, or a maze. By adding your castle to castle tours, you agree that for the next 30 days, other players may visit your castle, whether you are present or not. This means that players can visit your house at any time. If you no longer wish to open your house to tours, you can remove it from castle tours. Well, that totally defeats the purpose of me going to my... I don't even know. Remove castle. If you place your castle on the castle tours, you may remove it at any time by selecting Remove Castle from the main castle tours menu. Okay, but it says I can't remove it after 30 days. Okay, I'm sure that'll make more sense. Rating castles. When you visit a castle, you can rate it. You may rate a castle by selecting New Today or Random. You can rate castles from 1 to 4 stars. A good castle, a great castle, a fantastic castle, or a spectacular castle. Rated castles appear on the leaderboards for up to 30 days, and you can visit the top-rated castles anytime. Find a decoration appropriate, you can order a house from the very small button. Okay. For the test realm, we encourage everyone to list every castle they have. Let's see all of those amazing decorations. Well, that is very interesting, because this kind of defeats the purpose of what my Fantastic Friends Furnishings thing is. But I think I'll still continue it, even though this is here, because it's an interesting concept, but I don't know how I don't know, I guess we'll figure it out. I guess then there's just some housing item identifier. Have you ever been to a friend's castle and wondered what that amazing table is called, or where that awesome chair was something they crafted? Well, wonder no more, the housing item identifier is here. Oh, that's kind of cool. When you're in someone else's house, you will now see this item identifier button on the lower right of your in-game screen. When you're when you're in item identify mode, you simply place your mouse cursor over an item in a friend's house, and you'll see a label appear telling you the name of the item. Icons indicate whether the item is crafted, purchased with crowns, or earned with marine tickets. To exit item identify mode, simply click the item identify button again. Ah, well, I like that. That's really nice. Let's see, we can grow your garden. I don't really think that's has a new gardening trader in Crysalis. It'll counter barley when you can access the zone. Okay. More gardening updates, and then there's some random updates, which I guess you guys can look at. I'm not gonna go over this. But this is really exciting. I'm excited about the shadow thing. I'm excited about the world. There's some pictures that are rotating in this section, and this house thing is gonna be interesting. I'm interested to see that, but I actually have to go pick up my dinner right now, so if you guys do want to go check out this page, I'll leave a link in the description to go to the test realm, and if you haven't, I will be doing, I don't know if I'm going to show everything in the video, because again, I like to leave most of it to when the world actually comes out in the live realm, not the test realm, but I'll show a little bit of it. I'll try to get to the world so I can show it off a little bit, but other than that, thanks for liking this video, thanks for liking it. Thanks for watching it, and like and comment if you're excited about the new world, and I'm excited to see it. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys later, and yeah, bye everybody.